She gave me a bald spot. I don't think y'all heard me. Bald. In the spot. No hair. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey friend, nice to meet ya. Raven Aaliyah, subscribe, tap in, all that good stuff. So I know y'all see I look mad plain right now because it's Saturday and it's kind of late and I'm in my PJs and I'm ready for bed. But before I go to bed, I was like, let me give y'all a little story time, because I was thinking, you know what, spend a couple weeks with this wig, it's time to take it out so I can wash my hair. But while I was thinking about my hair, I was like, let me tell y'all the story about when my friend gave me a bald spot. Bald spot. She gave me a bald spot. I don't think y'all heard me. Bald. In the spot. No hair. Gone. No way. Like, no way. So boom, right? This was the end of my first year at SUNY Old West. Shout out to my Old West heads. And I have a friend who is a licensed hairstylist, and when I tell you, my girl does bomb hair, okay? Braids on point, sewing on point, wig install on point. She's very talented, extremely talented. Just to give y'all a little backstory of the comfortability and everything, you know. This was in May. It was literally like the week before finals week, last couple weeks on campus for the spring semester. And I decided I wanted to do, I thought it was cute at the time. Looking back, I'm so glad hair has evolved, because I don't know what the fuck I was doing. But I wanted to do like a half up, half down. But back then I wasn't into closures and frontals. Like, I wasn't into the wig game, none of that yet. So I'm like, do it the way they be doing it when they do the braids in the front, and then you could do the sewing in the back, and then we could put like a little bunny bun right here in the middle. You see, I had a vision. Went to my friend, I told her, I'm like, yo, this the hairstyle I want to do. Like, what it's gonna give? Can we execute? Can we not execute? She was like, we could do this. You got braiding hair? I was like, no. Because I'm not gonna lie, like, I had never did this style before. I was not in tune as to what was required. All I knew was I had the bundles for the sewing part. Duh. So she like, all right, I could still do it. We gonna make it work however it gotta work. I'm like, all right, cool, boom, so excited. Now mind you, the way that my friend did sewings, her favorite braiding pattern was the beehive. I'm put a picture right here for y'all who don't know what the beehive braiding pattern for a sewing is. Yes, girl. She liked the one braid start, go all the way around, keep going until there's no more hair. And I had never did a beehive before. I had did a couple sewings in high school, but the way that it was done, it was straight backs and then sew in with the leave out. Y'all know the scoring. If I can find a picture from me in high school with that, y'all gonna get that. But yeah, so that's why I'm like, okay, Beehive is new to me, not familiar with the process, but you licensed, you talented. The clients be stepping out your chair looking great, so do me. Mind you, disclaimer, she had done my hair before. She had done a set of 2 straight backs with braiding hair, like waist length on me before, because that was my go-to style at the time. Like, it was quick, it was easy, it was cute, I loved it. Shit, might have to run it back. But yeah, she had done my hair like that before. She had also done the giant lemonade braids on my head before, and I like them. And I feel like when she braid, because I know people be like, oh, you tender-headed or whatever, but I swear on everything, I'm not tender-headed. Like, she can tell you I'm not tender-headed. I will sit there and let you braid away. Like, and when she was doing my hair with the 2 braids and the lemonade braids, no tension, no pain, neat, easy, cool. So I'm like, all right, I ain't never did a Beehive before, but I'm confident, I'm comfortable. Let's make it do what it do. So I sat in the chair, we're in the dorm room, we all chilling in there. I sit in the chair and she starts braiding my hair. I want to say about 10 minutes in, I'm now starting to feel like this is painful. Like, when I tell y'all this is painful, again, I am not tender-headed. Like, on everything, I'm not tender-headed, but I was in pain. I'm like, ow, 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 because I feel like I'm never shy to be like, no, that's too tight. No, I don't like that. Because for the girls who don't know, when you do be doing that, and then you end up in situations where hair is coming out in clump, bald spot, alopecia from traction, tension, all that, missed in edges, like, no. I love my hair, I love my edges, and I like them to stay in my scalp, you know, where they supposed to be, where they supposed to grow from. So yeah, like, no. So I'm like, ow, ow. And at a point, I told her, I was like, yo, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, this shit hurt. Like, this don't feel good. And she like, oh, bro, you might be tender-headed. I'm like, bro, you did my hair before in braids. I'm not tender-headed, like, by far. So she was like, I will never forget this quote, because when we get to the end of the story, I kept playing that quote back in my head. So at that point, she looked at me and she was like, beauty is pain, bro. You gonna be all right. All right. All right. All right. So I'm like, you know, maybe she right. Now I know that's where I fucked up. But in my defense, I'm thinking, okay, she done my hair before, other clients, great reviews, and, you know, licensed and everything. I know a lot about hair, but I ain't licensed. So I'm like, okay, maybe she right, and I'm just tripping. Let me chill out. She finished doing a Beehive in the back, because she had braided all of this into, like, straight backs. And then when she got right here, she connected it, put it in a little ponytail, wrapped the bun. Back here, it was just kind of like a body wave texture out. So the only part that was Beehive was literally like this section of my head. Up here was Gucci. Mind you, up here where the straight backs were, no pain. All the pain is centered right here. And when I tell you the pain was bad, like after the hair was done, when we was chilling in the courtyard, my head was pounding. I felt like, no funny, somebody took something, it was just like beating the back of my head. And I'm like, bro, I can't take this. Whether the story is, that hurt. So I was like, I'm gonna go take it a leave. Took some leave, went back outside, sitting there. Everybody having a good time. And I'm sitting at the courtyard table like, cause bro, my head is booming back there. And I cannot understand why my head is booming like this. I'm like, only other time I've ever had pain like that, I had a closure installed once. And that's another story time. That is another story time in itself. But I'm like, I really ain't felt no pain like this before. So at that point, I was over it and I was like, you know what, I'm going to bed. Maybe I just need to sleep. So I went in my dorm room, went to sleep. Next day, woke up in the morning, head still pounding. At that point, I already know y'all about to say, bitch, you should have took it out. Mind your business. Because I was just thinking like, all right, it's gonna wear off.
Really, nigga?
I know it was stupid. You ain't gotta tell me. So maybe a day and a half later, pain stopped. So I just assumed like, you know, as your hair grows out, of course the pain gonna stop because the braids is getting looser. So, okay, pain stopped, hair cute, go on. June was starting to approach because I told y'all I got this hairstyle like the first week of May. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take it out. And I wanted to get my go-to style, you know, my little 2 straight backs that I told y'all was my go-to at the time, quick and easy. My friend that did my hair lived nowhere near me. So once I was back home in Brooklyn, semester done, I needed somebody to do my hair. And no shade, but I was never one to go to the African British shops to get my hair done because been there, done that as a child, and I'm not gonna lie. Experience was horrible. Head was always in pain for days. Back then, I thought I was tender-headed because of that. And then I realized, no, they just be gripping your scalp. That's the problem. So I needed somebody to do my hair because I'm like, I'm not going there. That'd be the last place I go to get my hair braided. Sorry, not sorry. So my sister Annie told me her cousin do hair and she could do my braids. And her cousin lived like literally like a block away from me. Like, aight, perfect. Set up the appointment with her cousin. I'm at home taking her hair out. I took the part that was back here out first, of course. Took out the bun, unbraided my hair, unbraiding the beehive. When I tell y'all, I was so confused because I went to go wash my hair, and when I tell you clump in sync. And I'm confused because I know when the tracks came out, none of my hair was cut. Even when I blow dried my hair, bro, hair even. So no hair was cut. There is no chop missing part. Why is clump in sync? What is the clump about? So mind you, I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm like, okay, well, I did have my hair braided for damn near a month, so maybe it's just a lot of shedding. I ain't never had that much shedding before, but I'm like, maybe it's just dead hair shedding, because you know, hair sheds every day. Only for me to go to the appointment, and when she's about to braid my hair, she parts my hair straight down the middle. She's like, Raven, yeah? She like, I can't braid your hair into 2 braids like this. I'm like, what you mean you can't? You said you could do it. We booked the appointment. I'm here. Like, I got the hair. What I missed? She like, you got a bald spot in the middle of your head. I got a what? A who? A where? How? How? So she was like, yeah, baby, like there's no hair there. Like I could tell it wasn't cut. Like I'm literally scalp follicles is out. Like, and I'm sitting here like, I don't understand. Now, this is the part where in my head, I started like tweaking because I was like, beauty is pain, bro. You'll be alright. Beauty is pain, bro. You gonna be alright. Beauty is pain, bro. You gonna be alright. I was not alright. I was hurt. I was destroyed. I was angry. I'm not gonna lie. At the time, I wanted war with my friend because I was like, there's no way in hell I ain't never had a bald spot in my life. What you mean bald spot? So, to make things better, Annie's cousin, what she did was she did the 2 braids straight back, but she also had put 2 braids in the center. So that way the 2 braids in the center would cover the bald spot, because the bald spot was literally like here in the middle of my head. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture of this style and I'm gonna put it here, because even in the middle of the 2 braids you can clearly see where the bald spot was. But yeah, y'all, of course, devastated as I was, the hair grew back, because you know, hair is hair and it's gonna grow. We love that it grew back. And I'm not gonna lie, that gave me all the energy, all the spirit, all the everything I needed to make sure I started to learn how to do my own hair. Like, it took a long time after that for me to trust anybody to touch my head again. The next person I let touch my head after that was my friend T. Slay by King T, y'all. Check her out, because she be bodying your installs, your braids, your all that. Go see sis, okay? And she do males too. So if you a part of Raven Gang and you a man, go get them braids did. Period. But yeah, y'all. After that, it took a while for me to trust anybody to touch my head anymore, because I was like, bald spot, I cannot believe. I didn't know what to do at the time. I was heartbroken. I called my best friend crying. I told her. She told me to put vitamin E oil on it. And girl, it grew back, but I was just hurt. I didn't know what to do, y'all. So yeah, that was the time my friend gave me a bald spot. And don't worry, me and my friend, I'm calling her my friend. So clearly, we talked about it, squared everything out. I know she didn't do it to spite me or hurt me. It wasn't intentional by far, but it happened nonetheless. So we gonna talk about it. But yeah, much love as always. If y'all made it all the way to the end of this video and you haven't yet, subscribe. Hit me in the comments. Tell me if you have a hair horror story. Did you get a bald spot? Did somebody snatch your edges? Tell me about it, girl. I want to hear it. Period. Especially if it came from somebody you trusted. I really want to hear it. Let's talk about it. But yeah, like I always say, much love as always, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.